Morning, Paula. Just setting off, 8:05. Lovely, sunny already. Van all locked up and secured. So just as a recap, I'm just setting off up this road and then I turn off and go up. I think it's called Red Gill, and that takes me to the top of Pikerblisco, down the other side of Pikerblisco, and then up to Cold Pike. Got to slightly turn off left from the path to get up to Cairn. Rejoin the path over Crinkle Crags, which is kind of five little tops, you know, dips in between. Down other side of there to Red Tarn, up other side to the big one, Bowfell, onto Esk Pike, cross over the other side of the valley. Can't remember the name of the last one now, and then back down into the valley bottom and back to the van. So it's about 12-13 mile, but this pack, it's about 14 kilograms, and then I've got my camera gear, which is another 2, so 16 in total. So I think it's going to be quite challenging. Here we go. But let me just show you around first. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful. This is my first climb. It probably looks not too bad on GoPro, but it's steeper than it looks. You can see path go off here, and then it crosses Red Gill Beck up the left hand side at Wood, crosses another gill, and then it goes up the right hand side of that gill there right at the top. And that is a false summit actually. From there it goes on about the same distance but not quite as steep as this, and that gets me up onto the top of Pikerblisco. So let's get going. I'm only about a third of the way up the first slope, sweating my nuts off, but I've just stopped at the side of this, if you can see that. It's nice little, which means the gills are running, so I should be able to get some water on top, hopefully. That's the plan anyway, but up there to go. Nice and steady. Look at them views though, already. And I'm only a third of the way up. Beautiful. I've made it to the first kind of false summit, and I'll just turn you around. So that little cairn there is not the top. If you follow the round, and then that up there to the left, the highest bit, I can just see the cairn on it, little triangle. That's Pikerblisco. So still a bit to go. See you at the top. Not the best look, I know, but this is Pike of Blisco. Well, it's actually not the actual summit, the summit's just over there, but there's some people on it. I don't know why this cairn's here as well, but there's two cairns on the top just to confuse you, but the other one's the real one, so I'm going up to that in a second when these people have gone. So that was a tough climb up. I've never sweat as much. Just a couple of pieces of chocolate and some water, feel a bit better now. So onwards and upwards. Let's get cracking. Pike of Blisco in the bag. So I'll try and give you 360. So that's the cairn I was just on a moment ago. That's the route I came up, swing round and right down the bottom of the valley with those trees and those cars. That's the campsite. And then I've got to say the other side of this looks stunning. There's a tarn 3/4 of the way up on the left hand side as you're looking now. I'll have to find out what that is. That looks beautiful. And then there's these peaks there. The one on the left, I don't know what, I think it's Side Pike, I don't know. I'll have to find out, but that does look ominous. And then it's just full 360, it's absolutely gorgeous. So, and then as I come around here, you'll start to see the path that I'm going up onto. So you'll see, I think that's Red Tarn in the bottom, and then to the right you can see that path, and then when it clears the crags I've got to go left and then up onto what's looking straight at me there in clouds. That's Cold Pike, and then back, rejoin the path, and then up there onto Bow Fell, which is I think the highest one. So let's crack on. Pike, and you can see way over in the distance there, that's Pike of Blisco where I've just come. That's a decent stretch that. So looking around. Way off in the distance there you can see the crinkles, that's where I'm headed, and then I think that ominous one to the right is Bow Fell. I don't want to look at that at the moment. So, just glad to have got here. Let's chuff with myself. Sure that's brilliant. Dries up in no time. We'll have a good 20 minutes here rest. Get some water on board. And then I'll head off up Crinkle Crags. See you soon. To 3 tarns, So that's overall Crinkles, well, Crinkles Crag, I think it's 5 in total, including the big step. I did the big step, which were a challenge with big rucksack on. Anyway, I did it. But if you look up there, that is Bowfell. And yeah, I don't think you'll be able to make them out. Some people are just coming down a path there, that's where it is. So I'm thinking about getting that in the bag for today and then camping other side of there in that other gap as you drop down other side of Bowfell. That'll leave me less to do tomorrow. But yeah, this is 3 towns. Just picked up a litre and a half of water, so I can have a good drink tonight, 2 or 3 coffees. And yeah, really nice. Filter worked okay. So here we are. Still got my silly hat on. Been sweating like you won't believe. But glad to have made it so far. There's a young lad just coming past running. Just to put my efforts into perspective. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Hopefully I might do a bit more big GoPro when I get to the top of the I did think about stopping here for the night, but it's only 3:30, so it's a bit early yet to put a tent up, so I might as well get Bowfell in the bag and leave myself less to do tomorrow. That's it. See you at top of Bowfell. Away from where I pitched for tonight, just looking to pick my route out for tomorrow. That is Bowfell, which I've just come down, and if I pan round, the prominent feature over there is Piker Stickle. That's the one I didn't know what the name was, but what I can see, and I don't know whether the GoPro will adjust its exposure to show you, but that's Angletown, popular wild campers. Obviously a flat area, right, lake, loads of water, nice. In fact, I can hear them from up here, people down there camping. But I don't know if you can see, but that's the path I'll be taking tomorrow, and it goes up, and then I'm going to leave path there and go up over top of that one, that's Raven something, I forget the name, and then I'm going to follow that ridge and then go down to the right hand side. That should lead me back into the valley about 2 miles away from where I've camped. But if I just pan round, you can see that path that runs all the way on there, and what's behind me here is what's left of Esk Pike, which I've got to climb at morning, and then the path goes down on the other side. That's it. Go back and I'll show you my tent. So, this is my abode for tonight. It's 7:15 and I can't wait to get in. I'm going to have some food first. I've had a coffee and a chocolate bar a bit earlier, and I'm going to have my food when I've done this. You see my socks out, to get the sweat out of them, hot to mother, and my shorts hanging outside. I have got another pair of dry socks in case I need them, but hey ho. And again, Bowfell prominent up there. This is the path that I took up, and then I'm just camped just off the path, and then the path tomorrow works its way up there to the top of Esk Pike, it's called. So let's show you some views from over here. That's the Langdale Valley behind us, but I've no idea what this is on this side. It's just everywhere is impressive when you're up here. Let's turn you around if I can without. Beautiful. Can't wait to get to bed. Hike. 7 o'clock in the morning. Just broke camp, come on a short walk to Esk Pike, and it's 2 minutes to 7. I brought it back yesterday, so this wasn't a bad starter for this morning actually. Met some other photographers up here. Nice to speak to them. You might be able to just see them on other cairn. That's a false cairn actually. I thought I went up there thinking that were Esk Pike and it's not. So, bit of morning clag. Oh, I can see the tents down there as well. Right, so I'm gonna climb up there and see what I can see from up the side. I'm dead chuffed for this then. It was a longer walk than I thought, tougher than I thought, but I'm just pleased with this then really. Legs aren't too bad. They were cramping a bit last night when I got in bed, but alright this morning. Cup of coffee and a flapjack this morning and ready to rock and roll. So I reckon it'll be another 2 or 3 hours before I'm back at the man. So. Let's carry on. Big town in bottom, Landdale town. That's all that's very popular. Big campers. Filled up with tan water. And never drank it before without boiling it as well. This is just out of filter. But I'm parched, so if I get runs tomorrow, I'll let you know. But I'm hoping not, it's lovely and clear. Bon voyage. Out of the door. So when I look over that way, I can see the campsite. I think I'm going to retrace the steps of the artificial path. I'm not sure about getting down over there. I'm a little wander first and find out. But anyway, Russet Pike. Back at the old Dungeon Gill pub, about 200 metres from car. Boy, am I glad that's over. That was tough. That was tough. I think it brings me out literally back at pub, and then it's just across the road to the campsite. Ooh, done it.